Have you ever noticed how defenders sometimes just freeze when Neymar runs at them? For a split second, they stop moving. It almost looks like they're confused, like their brain just lagged. But this isn't an accident. Neymar has mastered a series of psychological triggers that force defenders to hesitate. And once they hesitate, the duel is already over. Most people watch Neymar and see a showboater. They think he's doing rainbows and nutmegs just to humiliate opponents for the cameras. They couldn't be more wrong. Neymar isn't just playing football. He's manipulating the defender's brain. Every pause, every body feint, every unpredictable touch is designed to interrupt the opponent's reaction time. And in this video, I'm going to break down the exact hidden mechanisms Neymar uses to turn world-class defenders into statues. By the end of this, you'll realize something surprising. Neymar doesn't beat defenders with his feet. He beats them with their own mind. 1. The predator's pause, the static bait. The first strange thing about Neymar's dribbling is that he loves to stop. Most wingers want constant momentum. They sprint, push the ball forward, and try to outrun the defender. Neymar does the opposite. He often comes to a complete stop directly in front of the defender. This creates something powerful in human psychology, a freeze response. When the ball is moving, the defender's brain is in tracking mode. They simply follow the movement. But the moment the ball stops, the brain switches into decision mode, and decision-making takes time. In that tiny moment when the defender is thinking, should I step forward, should I wait, Neymar has already won the duel. Because the second the defender commits their weight forward, Neymar explodes away. That tiny hesitation is what neuroscientists call reaction lag, the delay between a decision and muscle movement, and Neymar lives inside that delay. 2. The vertebrae lie, spinal deception. Most players fake with their eyes. Neymar fakes with his entire spine. Watch closely during a one-on-one. Neymar has an incredible ability to rotate his shoulders and upper body in one direction while his hips remain pointed somewhere else. Why is this important? Because the human brain naturally follows the torso when predicting movement. Defenders are subconsciously trained to mirror the attacker's chest and shoulders. So when Neymar throws his shoulders 30 degrees to the left, the defender's balance system instantly shifts to follow that direction. But Neymar's feet are already going the other way. In other words, the defender reacts to a lie the body told, and by the time their balance adjusts, Neymar is gone. 3. Rhythmic syncupation, breaking the beat. Football has a rhythm: run, touch, run, touch. Almost every player dribbles in this predictable pattern, but Neymar plays with syncupation. Instead of maintaining a steady rhythm, he constantly changes the tempo of his touches. He might take 2 extremely quick stutter touches, then suddenly drag the ball slowly, then explode again. This destroys the defender's timing, because tackling is essentially a prediction of rhythm. Defenders try to step in exactly when they think the next touch will happen, but Neymar keeps changing the beat. The defender's foot arrives exactly where the ball used to be half a second ago. It's like trying to dance to music where the rhythm constantly changes. Neymar is playing jazz. The defender is stuck on a metronome. 4. The gravity well, low center magnetism. Many people think Neymar's greatest weapon is speed. It isn't. It's his center of gravity. Neymar plays incredibly low to the ground. When he approaches a defender, he bends his knees and lowers his center of mass more than most players. This gives him 2 massive advantages. First, he can change direction at extremely sharp angles. Defenders who are standing taller simply can't turn as quickly. Second, it makes him incredibly difficult to knock off balance. When defenders try to shoulder him, Neymar often uses their own force against him. Instead of resisting the contact, he absorbs it and springs away. The defender thinks they are stopping him, but in reality, they just gave him extra momentum. You're not tackling him, you're pushing him forward. Finally, the ego trap. Neymar often uses moves that seem disrespectful. Nutmegs, rainbows, no-look passes. Many people think he's doing this purely for show, but there's a deeper strategy behind it. These moves provoke defenders. They make them angry, and anger is the enemy of discipline. When a defender gets frustrated, they stop defending space and start defending their pride. They lunge, they chase, they overcommit. And that's exactly what Neymar wants, because the moment a defender turns the duel into something personal, they stop thinking. And that's when Neymar dismantles them. The master of chaos. If you want to dribble like Neymar, you have to change how you think about the one-on-one. Most players try to survive the duel. Neymar tries to control the defender's mind. He manipulates timing. He manipulates rhythm. He manipulates balance. And sometimes he manipulates ego. Football might look like a physical game, but at the highest level, it's a psychological battle. And Neymar is one of the greatest mental dribblers the sport has ever seen. He doesn't just beat defenders, he makes them doubt themselves. And once a defender starts doubting, they've already lost. Because football might be a game of logic, but Neymar is the glitch in the system.